Dale. Give me a Dale.
You are already ready for it tonight.
Just one thing.
Givens.
Where do we come from? Our father's balls.
Kluge.
First thing I wake up, smell my balls.
Tyler.
What?
The song from Blue Mountain State. The
And
anthem.
we're live.
Why'd you go live already?
Because we're set, we're late. That's why I went live already.
So?
She's all like, it's Friday. Change the rules.
Dude, no. Sage, when we were always going live, what did we do? It was always, hey, if we're going at 7, it was 7-ish, 8-ish,
7-ish.
7:30-ish.
Yeah, there was always the ish.
We'd do our little pregame type deal and then go.
See, that sounds like someone.
Like I said, I've been fighting these computers with the updates and everything.
Always an excuse.
It sounds like some.
Excuse.
Sounds like someone I know that does a podcast that decides to say 8, but they come on at 8:30. A name that shall be renamed nameless.
No habla.
Yeah, right. Man, I got good news today, though.
You're leaving sooner to Texas.
Well, hey, before you.
Yeah, would that make anybody here happy other than like, oh, you three?
I don't know that I would be any happier either which way, but I mean,
Will, it's like I'm not saying anything.
I just love to stop hearing about it. Honestly.
That's not what I was even talking about, but fucking 420 had to go and no.
Like, way to bring it up.
News is we got the trail cam photos back. And oh damn. There's 2 12-pointers that are making their way through the property right now.
Good thing they got rid of the mountain lion.
That mountain lion's up down there, not up here. Besides, fuck that mountain lion. I'll eat that fucking mountain lion too. I don't give a damn.
Mountain lion was in Sage's hands.
He gone.
Fuck that fucking mountain. I'll eat that fucking mountain lion. You know why? Because that mountain lion's made of meat.
And you'll put any kind of meat in your mouth.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Ding!
Hey, I'm a doctor. I know things.
Hey,
okay, doctor that knows things. Why does Tyler have herpes?
Wow.
Oh,
420.
Not me.
Anyway, I was going to say Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Obviously, the 2 veterans that are here.
Did you by chance wish somebody a happy birthday yesterday?
I did.
Yes, he did.
Good deal.
I did.
Bet 420 forgot.
No, I did. I put something on his page.
There you go.
What the hell was that? A coloring book?
Well, kind of.
Well, sort of. This is every Marine, when you're going through basic, you're given one of these. And it's basically like your little care package. So when you're sitting there bored out of your fucking mind wondering, God damn, what was I thinking signing up and joining for this shit? Yeah, you can write letters and all kinds of good things back home. And then you use it to, oh my Jesus.
What did you find? Oh my God.
Yeah. Got my service number and all that shit on there.
Now,
Damn.
whenever they give that to you, does it come with your first box of Crayolas?
No, not yet.
That's
So-
bullshit.
They got generic ones with that package.
They got rose art.
They had to graduate the
Jesus.
Crayolas.
This is I wrote this to my recruiter when I was going.
How bad was it?
No, dude, it was Dear Sergeant Taylor. What the fuck, you liar? I thought you said this shit was hard. Hey, I'm just playing. Please don't reach out to my drill instructors and have them fuck me up.
That's funny.
Yeah, he gave me
That
that
sounds
letter
like
back.
Jason.
He gave me that letter back. Needless to say, man, here's the worst part of that. When you do something like that stupid to your recruiter, so his one of his damn good buddies just so happened to be one of my fucking drill instructors.
Oh,
How ironic is that? So what's he do? Hey, Will Hyde was talking a little bit of shit.
Whoopsie.
Will Hyde made a big boo-boo. Will Hyde had to pay some duties.
Yeah, a few.
And shut the ass.
What the fuck is going on? Every time I try to share this over to 420's page, it's shutting down the computer.
Yeah.
Maybe the show finally said, no, 420's not a veteran. Fuck him. We're not going to share it to his page.
I will personally go there and put my foot right through that computer's goddamn screen.
No, you won't.
I will.
All right, now I
starts
got
we're
to
testing.
send this to a couple of people here.
Don't fucking tell me.
What the fuck? Are we already starting the night off with this shit?
Hello, Irene.
I don't know, but I was getting my groove on.
I don't know who it is, but son of a bitch.
It's
Well,
Irene.
answer.
I forgot to turn it down a little bit. Hello, good evening. You're on Mayhem Unleashed.
Hello, TJ. This is Joseph War.
Oh, my God. Really? We got to start off with this already tonight?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No.
Alex
Alex
Jones.
100%. Jason Will Hyde is right. They are launching the Jewish space lasers as we speak.
What?
Yes, they are.
It's Alex Jones claiming the Jewish space lasers again.
They're firing. They're getting ready to set up the Jewish space lasers to fight the lion people from the Buru.
From the what?
The Buru, you know, Planet X. You ever watch science fiction?
No. I have more important things to
So
do.
you're not a Star Trek. So you're not a Star Trek fan. Well, you're a virgin.
Wait, are you saying that Star Trek fans are the only ones that are not virgins?
Hey, they get the most tail. You know,
What is your problem? You know,
the
today is
problem is that the whole situation right now with the midterms is a fucking nightmare. We did not get on red flag, and that's because the fucking lying people from the Buru decided they want to get involved with Skeletor and Monroe and all that shit for the simple purpose of they decided, hey, let's make a Salamanders asexual.
wait a minute. So you're blaming the midterms on Skeletor.
Oh, yeah.
And who else? Cobra Commander, was that involved in there too?
No. Cobra Commander's in 2 years. This one was Skeletor and Mumra.
Mora.
Mumra from the Thundercats.
Oh, Mabra.
I thought he was saying Mothra from or Godzilla.
Yeah, you can't hardly understand him. He's got that big bag of dicks in his mouth.
Huge bag.
That's what I said about you and Alex the other night, apparently. So,
I mean, for crying out loud, I guess Alex Jones is all set for the. So what is your big concern with this? We know what happened. The house is.
here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I gotta get my bunker real quick. I just saw a butterfly. It looked like he had a gun. So give me a moment.
You've got to
Give
get.
me a moment.
I know, right?
I can understand the penis adults more than I can Alex Jones right now.
It sounded like Mr. McMahon with a fucking dick down his throat.
Kind of sounds like
Now, does he have the dick and the balls in his mouth at the same time when he's trying
probably
to
just
talk?
gargling them and moving them around in there, right?
Can I get onto my conspiracy theory for a night, guys?
I don't know. Every
What?
time you come up with a conspiracy theory, it is so wildly convoluted that there's nobody on Earth with a half a brain that would believe you.
And that's exactly what Skeletor and Bum-Ra want you to believe. All right, so here's a new thing. Here's a new thing, all right? The reason the midterms fail is because we're currently creating animal-pig hybrid super soldiers to try and battle the lion people from the Buru because they have decided that they want a piece of the action here on Earth. And it's a one-world society that is going to end with the Frog Being Day.
This one already hurts my head so bad that suddenly I need to take a dump.
Oh, that's what we said the other night in the midterms. The midterms fucked up. I mean, how the fuck do we elect Davey Pritzker in Illinois within 23 minutes?
Well, how the hell did you allow Marjorie Taylor Greene to get reelected?
Hey, we needed those Jewish space lasers, and I called my friend, we'll call her I. Johnson, that's too easy, Irene J. And I told her, hey, you need to vote for Marjorie Taylor Greene because those Jewish space lasers can seriously help us out by making sure the frog stays straight.
Mr. Jones.
Yes, Irene, I wish it was you calling in. See, even
Mr.
Wells
Jones,
had to go get vodka
Would
because this is how
you
fucked
be
up
willing
this
to
is.
come by my house? I have something I'd like to introduce you to.
I don't want to see Justin Trudeau.
I have something here that I would love to introduce you to.
Oh, I don't want to meet Justin Trudeau. I'm good.
Fat 420 would love for you to stay the night with him.
No.
Not 420. Now
This motherfucker said Justin Trudeau.
with the globalists.
I have something right here that would fit perfectly in any part of your
Hey,
body.
Unless it's Jason Kluge's ass, I will that ass. I don't want to meet Justin Trudeau.
Oh, you
Yeah, I'm
want to?
gonna need
You
a
want to
shot.
see? Yeah, right. Now I need a shot.
Drink some more.
So you don't want to say anything to the veterans on the show or nothing. You want to call and complain about the election results.
Well, obviously, happy Veterans Day. I mean, you guys are going to be the ones saving our asses when the butterfly people come down for Venus. But
What
no,
do you
seriously,
mean,
it's
butterfly
where it's
people?
Who the fuck are the
Where do you think they're coming from?
Somebody's been watching The Boys.
Okay. Mr. Jones, this is all seriousness. I've got to know. What kind of drugs are you on, and why are you not sharing them?
He's on shrooms, dude.
No, shrooms don't do this. There's no way.
I'm not on any drug whatsoever. I'm perfectly 100%.
Hey,
Legitimately
what's that
sane.
shit that Joe Rogan loves?
Molly?
No,
No,
it's
not Molly. Not Molly. Hey, Alan! Alan! Hang on. What? What, Tucker? That's that. Okay, here.
I can't
What
remember
in
what
the
it was,
Fuck.
I don't know, Brad, but I really want to taste it.
but wasn't it like DMT or some shit like that? It was called.
Could have been.
Psilocybin.
Dude, I don't know what.
Silas Ivan's magic mushrooms.
You know what he needs?
No.
You know what he needs to make him normal?
The
Like
chicken
some
fucking-
1960s leftover acid from the bad brown acid from Woodstock. That's what he needs to make him normal.
Some fucking lubes,
that's right here.
man.
Maybe he does need some lewds, man. You know what? And this is coming from the guy who's. This is coming from the guy that currently has Barack Obama heading towards his house.
Oh, I didn't want to talk about Barack Obama. Barack Obama didn't touch your house. Is Barack Obama heading towards your house?
No, Barack Obama is heading to your house.
What joke's on him? I don't have a house. What the fuck's he gonna do?
Okay, he's heading for your trailer.
What joke's on him? I don't have a trailer.
Condo, apartment, I don't give a fuck wherever you live.
You think I'm that stupid, DJ?
Yes, actually I do. I think you are completely retarded.
Hey, I think April can help him out. Mellow.
Yeah. Mellow.
No meddling, TJ. No meddling. I'm serious. We fucked up.
Yeah.
Mellow.
Probably not in charge of what the fuck's name?
This is where you need smell vision.
I know, right?
George Soros. Put George Soros. Bullshit. Shit.
Dude, you're still talking? We started ignoring you.
He's still here?
And this is why
We are ignoring you because you are so convoluted that you believe Skeletor exists.
Skeletor does exist.
Hang up.
Okay, all right. You know, I can't handle you anymore. Good night. Good night, Mr. Jones.
No,
Good night.
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones,
Mr. Jones and God.
Color of the day.
You're welcome.
Please, color of the day.
Jones and me.
Color of the day is rose.
Now we got another one coming in?
Rose.
Already?
Now, let me tell you something.
Oh, let it be Irene.
Crayon.
Man, down by the river.
It's Marjorie Taylor Greene calling
Hey,
in.
hang on. We're getting a color crayon of the day. Rose. Why, Will?
Rose. And it tastes like a red vinaigrette dressing. Little
Really?
chalky, but not bad.
A chalky red vinaigrette dressing. That could be worth trying out.
Not bad.
Hello, good evening. You're on Mayhem Unleashed.
Yes, hello. Skeletor. Why the fuck is that?
All right. Good night. Wow. I cannot do that tonight. I can't handle it tonight. Oh, God.
Was that Squidward?
You sounded like it, didn't it?
Squidward.
Bye,
Call in again, and I'm going to take.
Jennifer, what up?
Did you know Squidward, the guy who did the Squidward voice, was Dauber on Coach?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Irene's saying hers is asparagus green.
Where you at, bro?
A little
No,
soupy and a
that's
lot of
the guy that did Patrick.
Squidward, Patrick. Yeah, Patrick, that's right.
Okay,
I
so it looks
remember him
like
smoking that ditch weed, so.
Jay's all into the Xbox already.
Hey, I see AB's pussy behind her.
Which one?
I thought it would be underneath of her.
It's all over. There's some here, there's some there.
Well, at least some things don't change.
Right? You just gotta like reach out and grab some.
Oh, look, Sage has got his pussy there.
Yep.
It's like put your hand up. You might grab some.
Man, I've heard some insanity, but dude, that Alex Jones takes the cake every time.
He takes more than his fair share, which is the problem.
Oh, please analyze.
And we're here, so there's a solution.
I'm here.
It's just you only have the controls of hanging up, so we had to give you the suggestion to hang the fuck up.
I was getting ready
Thank
to
God
hang
you
up
listened
anyway.
to us.
Where is Tyler? I have this giant fucking chicken for him.
Well, he's supposed to be on tonight, and
He might
where
be
is he?
chasing- I heard Tyler was chasing a cock around Thayer.
He had better not be in my fucking town without warning.
Are you prepared for him if he is?
He is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Is it loaded?
Well, not quite prepared. I am going to be totally prepared tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
It's tomorrow. Oh, what the hell?
What the
That was
shit?
odd.
It's been happening, man. 'Cause we got some crap weather rolling in. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's shitty.
Am I back? Am I good?
Yes.
I was about to
Okay.
unalive the weather guy because he said there's supposed to be snow coming soon too.
Yeah, next
That
week.
is enough to make me want to take a dump.
We're not talking about it. But tomorrow's whenever I go and pick up 200 round paintballs
Ooh.
and my 24-ounce tank.
Nice.
So we are prepared to go after tomorrow.
Locked and loaded, huh?
What color?
Yes.
Cock blocked and
I have no idea. Whatever color they have in stock.
Might be rose
I have
red.
no idea. Might be red, might be green, might be yellow. Whatever they have, I'm getting. So
Don't matter.
200 rounds.
If you get brown, you have to shoot him in the ass.
1960s apricot.
I'm serious. If you get brown, you have got to shoot Tyler in the ass.
All I know is this thing is semi-automatic, and it will go brat, 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 right in his.
That is a
that
big
is a
cock.
He
huge
does
cock.
have a big giant cock.
Yeah, and that's not Jay's either.
She's stroking that beak like it's nobody's business.
Well, she's getting good at stroking that cock.
Uh-oh. Going
Jeez,
down.
where the hell does one find a cock that big?
Not attached to me.
You know what? I don't want to know. I mean, mine's just a little bit smaller than that, but not by much.
What in the fuck?
Oh, he's screaming. Oh,
Hi, sweetheart.
Wait, so Tommy's saying they already got snow up in Montana. And then
Hey,
Irene,
keep it.
and Irene's saying that they might get some freezing rain later. Yeah, Jen, I know
Longer than
we
that
might
for
get some
me.
snow overnight tonight. Tyler's now got to go masturbate.
all right. Those damn feathers got him all riled up.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's moving. Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. I mean, it just. How was it so nice yesterday?
Yeah.
And
No shit.
Illinois,
Shit, in 12 hours.
Illinois is bipolar. Let's be truthful.
No, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, there's only one place Illinois is not bipolar. Too bad it's on the wrong end of things that it's not bipolar.
So I have an important question.
Uh-oh.
I'm a doctor.
I'm scared.
No. Yeah. She already knows.
How much weed am I supposed to smoke for this?
No. What is the best combination between a particular strand and your flavored cigarello?
Okay, so my internet cut out. Repeat that one more time.
Okay.
What is the best combination for flavor between particular strand and flavor cigarello?
Whoa.
A lot of people will tell you to get an unflavored cigarello because if it's a good strand, you should be able to taste it. But I don't give a fuck, okay?
Hold on.
I'm a Swisher girl all day.
Do you like cones also?
I do like cones. I like flavored cones, though. Like the ones that I usually get have like a flavored meat at the bottom.
It says cock on it.
Yeah.
I like cones,
That's a
especially when
cocktail,
one's
you
on either side of my
motherfucker.
face.
See?
And
Cock.
coastal cocktail is actually pretty good. Hey Tyler, your mic's not working, bro.
Check
Nope.
your settings, you dipshit.
It's the chicken, okay?
Yeah,
I
you
got them
sh-
all flustered.
I know, right?
He's
Yeah, you
all
shipped it.
Is it your server?
But no, I'm serious. I love it when there's one cone here,
No.
one cone here, and
Nothing,
I'm in the middle.
Tyler.
I go,
We'll try it.
Better?
much.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I still can't hear you.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Shut up. Go suck Alex Jones's fucking cock, that crazy son of a bitch. What the fuck did I miss? Took a
No,
shit
hold on a
real
second.
fast.
Wait, talk again.
What?
Talk again. Just say something.
Something.
Your microphone sounds really gay.
No, wait. There's a couple.
No, that's just Tyler.
Oh, is that it? So you might want to adjust it because your microphone sounds gay.
Tyler, I apologize. Happy Veterans Day, buddy.
Thanks, man. How the fuck did this? What the fuck happened here?
Burning by everybody.
We've got Jay in the background playing Grand Theft Auto.
No.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. Okay.
Oh, even
Ooh,
worse.
you playing like Hot Pursuit or something like that?
Just happened?
No.
The new one.
Well, fuck, I don't know what the new one is. I'm out of tune with video games.
Amanda Kluge says, Tyler, Marjorie Taylor Greene said she'll see you in bed later on tonight.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
With
Amanda,
the
shut
guy
up.
who
I'm trying to
lives
fix my
down by the
microphone.
river.
Down by
Okay, try it now.
Is any better?
Okay, there goes my internet.
What the fuck?
Okay, now you sound like Bubba Smith trying to do a rap on Police Academy.
Does this any better?
No.
Give me a minute.
What the fuck did you do to it?
I don't know what the fuck he did to it.
this any better?
I'm gonna have Michael Winslow show.
any better?
Fuck you.
I know, right? Dude, I saw him once live.
I got the beeps, the creeps, and the sweeps. The what, and the what? You know, the beep, beep, beep.
How about
He's
And
been
the sweeps.
He's been here a couple times at Don Beast.
Yeah, I went and saw him at the Comedy Club in Peoria.
Is this
Dude, Michael Winslow is a gag.
Is this something about him?
Well, now you sound like you've been making out with Gavin.
What the fuck?
April's trying to keep from throwing up.
I just ate.
That's
Why do you do
rude.
this to me?
That's rude, guys.
Oh yeah. Hey, everybody has to pray for Tommy because he's going to go skiing over Christmas break at 54 years old.
Oh, how about no?
Hey, get high beforehand, and if you get hurt, you won't give a shit.
That's right. You won't feel it. You'll be like a rugby player. You'll dislocate your knee.
Yeah.
It'll be on the side of your leg, and you'll just punch the damn thing back in place, get up, and keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Come to
Oh, yeah.
Illinois,
Get it.
buy the weed.
Get it.
Everyone make sure
Look
you
it
get
real
set up,
good.
and you're good.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
She'll give you a tease to get going.
God.
Is this any better?
Now you sound like Fat 420's younger brother.
kind of weed did you
I
bring me?
should do like the way you do.
I love the way you roll that shit, girl.
Ditch me from where?
Get it. Make it nice and tight.
Ford County.
Mountain Dew, roll blunts, and hurt
Okay.
feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, hey,
When do I
no
ever-
better way to be.
Woo, yeah.
Tyler, you're a fucking douchebag.
Snoop Dogg
It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
ever got fired?
420. I'm supposed to ask, do you have the list?
Hey, I found Harley parts, but I didn't know if they would fit.
420.
Plus, I think he wants his motorcycle loud. So
420. Let's
What?
see your list.
Oh. Yeah, see my list. Where is it?
Minus
There it is.
super
See?
glide.
Don't
Don't
F it up. There we go. Okay.
He's got the list.
That's what.
You still got the list.
I still got the list.
What kind of list is this?
This
Oh,
is the don't fuck it up.
Besides the don't fuck it up list?
He's actually got it wrote down. What's all on there again?
I need to get a
That's
green.
how to get the key to the pussy. They don't
Yeah.
fuck it up list.
Yeah, I got a list. I gotta get those green and orange bucket from McDonald's.
And I showed you in group chat where to get them.
Yeah, and she wants crabs, but
I like that. That
for
one.
food.
Wait, she wants
I can
crab?
help with that. I can help with that. I can help with that.
Nobody
Not those
wants
crabs.
your help
Not
with that.
chicken crabs.
Oh, okay.
Food, and she
All right,
said,
your microphone sounds a little better now.
yeah, she said she wants tutti frutti ice cream,
Tutti fucking fruity.
Dr Pepper, and a buffet.
Fruity.
Tutti fucking fruity, Dr. Pecker, and a buffet.
Yeah. Oh, and Yamaha parts.
Tutti fucking fruity. Tutti fucking fruity.
Mhm.
Tyler said he wants crabs.
That's bullshit.
No, I've got crabs. Thank you very much.
9,000, 11,000. I think I'll stick to the ones with
Oh, the Keymaster's here.
Wash your ass should be number one.
Right.
Ford County ditch.
I'm the keymaster. Are you
Ford
the gatekeeper?
County ditchweed.
Yeah,
Man, look at that fucking
my
green
friend brought it over.
man.
I can tell you what,
Those are some good looking nugs.
not ditchweed.
Oh, my
Yeah,
jugs?
I can
Yeah,
see
they're good looking jugs. Oh, you mean my nugs? Yeah, those are good looking too.
Well
I
played.
ju-
Well played.
I pushed some
And
buttons.
just like the McRib, she's
down
back,
the drain.
bitches.
Well, the big McRib is only back until November 20th, so
And it might be gone
They
forever.
It's on
say
its-
that they're not bringing
The same with
Farewell
me.
tour.
You better get it while you fucking can. Shit.
Mhm.
There it is.
damn.
You know, Jen, I can actually believe that. There's a lot of people who think that everybody who was born in Illinois was born in Chicago. That is not a fact.
Motherfucker, I crash landed in a field near here. My mama scooped me up.
Dude, I was born in a barn.
When people ask where I live, I'm like somewhere between a cornfield. and
I
a
thought it was more like a manger.
No, I was born in a barn. It was called Pekin Hospital.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I actually have to admit.
Did somebody ask me about crash landing in a field?
Yes, Becky. Yes, Becky. They are actually getting rid of McRib forever.
Yeah, it's-
No,
it's-
no,
yeah,
they're-
it's-
I was.
What will they say? They're gonna tease us with it for a couple of years, and then it'll be like, guess what? McRib. You know what? Bring back the Arch Deluxe, motherfuckers.
No. The reason to get rid of McRib is because the animal they make it from went extinct. So
That's the rib
It
leg.
was made from fucking soy patties from ADM.
No shit.
Yeah,
And those are far from extinct.
no, I'm also talking about the flying bat spider that went extinct.
You know,
Oh,
I
you
was
mean the thing that gave
okay, yeah. Those McRibs are way bigger than a flying bat spider, so fuck
No
off.
shit.
Have you seen one?
Yeah, the internet, they don't exist. Fuck off.
The internet is for porn. What the fuck are y'all looking at?
Jen says, I figured they got rid of it because it's disgusting.
I have never had a McRib.
It's
Never had one?
I have don't care for it.
You're not missing out.
I mean, it's
Loves
all right, but it's
fucking
not great.
it's a
I like
hamburger
the
with
sauce.
barbecue.
The sauce is good,
It's
but
a
the
hamburger
McRib
with
itself
Why are we
is.
getting a real bad echo?
I don't care.
I don't know.
Tyler's a cocksucker.
I don't know who's causing the echo.
Tyler, are
Yes,
you causing echo?
Are you still hearing an echo? I'm not hearing it
I
now.
don't hear it anymore.
Echo?
All right, let's see if we're hearing it now.
Whoops.
No
Yeah,
echo?
yeah.
Well, all right, now what about it?
No, Tyler adjusted something.
Yep, had to have.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, say something, you fucking mook.
something.
Now, wait a minute. She just said
What the
something.
fuck is this
Whoa,
shit,
Tyler,
What's that shit?
Virtual
don't
background.
be playing with your background. You're going to cause lag.
Yeah, right.
I hope somebody comes
We've
by
already
your
got
house
enough
and doesn't
lag and
ding dong
shit in
ding.
here.
Okay, now the echo's back.
I'm wondering why, man. Because we're in a. Hold on.
He muted, and now I don't hear it.
Okay, but so did AP.
Hello.
All right, you know what? Let me just take control of this whole sound thing. Let's find this out.
It's
All right, I'm
me. My shit keeps like lagging. I guarantee it's me.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
All right. So
Is
unmute
he
yourself,
talking on the
Tyler.
microphone on his headset?
Yeah.
So, Jen says the McRib reminds her of one of those really cheap banquet frozen TV dinners. And it basically
She's
tastes
not
like
wrong.
Salisbury steak from Banquet covered with barbecue sauce.
They sell the rib banquet.
They sell the rib
and, like,
one, yeah.
when the rib is gone, I'll buy those to make him a fucking at-home goddamn McRib. It's the same thing. It's
Just so he
spam.
stops crying about it.
It's spam stuff posing as meat.
We had a lot of that in the military.
It's not wrong.
Hey, Spam, you could do all sorts of stuff with Spam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
I could make you a gourmet meal with Spam and you wouldn't even know it was Spam.
Dude, some of the shit I ate in the field when we were training,
Made Spam look good.
Spam was great.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like, oh, thank God I got Spam now.
This is why I also love liver and onions.
Yeah, that Tommy
I'm
right
not a
there. He
big
says he used to eat
liver
those Salisbury steak
person,
banquet
but
meals. Those were.
I could probably make liver and make it look good.
Dude, I'm telling you, be in the field and you will
Salisbury steak's good if you can fucking
gizzards,
make it
liver,
good.
fucking Spam, all that is gourmet.
To
compared
you, I
to-
can make you something with Spam and you wouldn't even know it was Spam.
Becky says she can't do liver and onions.
Oh,
I can make you something with liver in it and you wouldn't even know.
I like liver and onions. I mean, it's rare I want it, but I
Again,
like it.
It's
you know?
because you fucking had to eat the shit in the field.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Out of the veterans here tonight, how many were on active duty?
Yep. That's same.
And I know Tommy was. Tommy's a veteran that's in the chat tonight. Thank you, Tommy.
Tyler, you never got sent anywhere?
No, I never did.
Lucky bastard.
He tried to get head duty.
So where'd you go?
Where did I go?
No.
Oh, Tyler? Yeah, where did you go, Tyler?
What? During my time?
Yeah.
I went to New York. No, I didn't
You
even go to New
went-
York.
wrong.
I didn't even go to New York. All right. I'm Illinois Army National Guard. I was from Beardstown. So they had an armory there. They still do, but it's changed.
They have chickens there.
What the fuck is on Sage's screen?
Fly.
A goddamn fly.
So, okay.
I noticed it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's a
You
fly.
signed up. Where'd you go?
Signed up, went to Beardstown. I went to basic at Fort Sill, AIT at Fort Leonard Wood. And the key thing is
To collect your
Illinois.
compensation.
Key thing is what?
Illinois, because Illinois was broke. When I first got in, they sat there and they were telling me, "Oh, we're going to get deployed to Afghanistan 2012." All right, cool, great. All right, 2012 rolls around. We're going to get deployed to Iraq in 2013. Okay, sure, yeah. 2013 rolls around. We're going to Africa 2014. Why Africa? Why? Okay, whatever. Well, I guess a peacekeeping mission or something. I don't know. Like, okay, whatever. 2014 rolls around, and finally they say, "Yeah, we're not going anywhere."
I fucking
Nah,
love
anytime
African
soon.
Child.
Meanwhile, you
Weren't
see,
you MP?
Bless
though?
the rains down in Africa.
wasn't I what, Sage?
You were an MP, right?
No, I was 88 Mike. I was truck driver.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Now-
an MP.
This one time,
Don't lie, you're on KP duty all the time.
Yep, Big D is a veteran, Tommy. You're right.
This one time we were gonna get activated during the what was it? It was Hurricane Irene of all fucking names that hit New York. And they were talking about, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be as bad as Katrina. You know, it's the first major hurricane to ever hit New York in a while. All right, cool. So we went, we loaded up
Major
all of our
hurricane.
shit. It was a major hurricane. We drove to Brickenbrocker Air Force Base in Ohio, and literally,
Well, that's not New York.
yeah, because we were going to stay there at night. They turned us around saying, "Yeah, the hurricane downgraded. We ain't got no room for you." We've been driving 12 hours. We don't
This
care. You
one
got to
time
go.
at the National Guard camp in Beardstown.
It's all right. Our tax dollars pay for your gas.
So next day, we get back to Beardstown. That night, we're watching the video. The hurricane downgraded really badly, and our staff sergeant comes in and says, "All right, well,
Everybody drop your pants."
no, this wasn't like you and Justin Trudeau." Came in, he's like, "All right, Irene's like every other woman in my life. She looks promising, but it's going to end in beer. So go out and get drunk." And that's what we did. Brought the alcohol back to the army, started drinking. Somebody ended up barfing on a mop bucket. Somebody ended up shitting in somebody's big old drum of cheesy poofs.
Was that you?
No, that wasn't me, actually.
You notice
Somebody ended up falling, passing
on the
out.
mop.
Yeah, while they were trying to mop up their own barf.
Well,
Oh,
it happens.
that's counterintuitive.
Somebody passed out in the shower with their clothes on, shower running, slept there all fucking night.
I mean, they were totally clean, I guess, at that point.
All right.
Laundry done, too.
Well, let's... Obviously, the adventures of the Beardstown National Guard kind of...
They were awesome.
God, it... What could be... It kind of sounds like a tour of the Blatz Brewery or something.
And
I almost died over there.
TJ, what were you?
Now, I was military police.
I almost died in Beardstown. I almost died. I choked on a piece of loose meat sandwich. I had to get the Heimlich. One guy's giving me the Heimlich, and the other guy's holding his hand in front of my mouth as I'm doing this.
Yeah, pretty much, Tommy. A lot of blowing and showers to the face. That was Hurricane Irene.
You got a Heimlich.
All I know is my screen came back and fucking Tyler's going.
Yes, I choked on a piece of meat.
So, well, let's go with one that might be. Let's go with one that might be a little more entertaining. All right, so Wilhite, where did you go?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, come on! You did more
You
than
liar.
hang around Beardstown.
Did you go to Camp Lejeune?
No, I did not, and I did not drink the water. But dude, okay, let's get on this fucking subject.
Here we go. I knew it was going to open up.
Fucking lawsuit pisses me off. Not for the fact that it is helping out Marines that are going through some shit, but dude, for the fucking lawyers, because they don't ambulance chase anymore. They just spend an ungodly amount of money with these commercials that go over and over and over. It's like every other commercial on TV.
Right.
But
Right.
Here's my thing. When they're going through the list of Marines and they get, because, they got all that information, maybe, just maybe, they should go and look and see that I was never stationed at Lejeune and stop fucking emailing and calling me on it.
I'm getting emails for it, and I'm not even never been in the military.
Lawsuit over here, and I was like, look, yes, I was in. Yes, you can see I was in. No, I was not stationed at Lejeune. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
I was never in, and I'm getting emails upon emails.
Same here.
About Camp Lejeune.
Same here.
It's fucking ridiculous. And I was like, I'm there. I never served. They rejected my request.
I am what they call.
I had knee surgery, and they disqualified my ass.
I am what they call a Hollywood Marine. Means I was stationed out in San Diego for boot camp. After boot camp, we go to MCT, which is called Marine Combat Training. That's up at Camp Pendleton. That's cool. You get to blow all kinds of shit up. Oceanside, yes. A lot of Red Bull, a lot of Jaeger bombs, and a lot of, fucking drinking. And if you hit a really bad dry spell, drinking and losing part of your uniform. You've all heard that one.
Oh, yeah, we've heard that story a lot.
But hey, I had to get out of that dry spell, and I did. Cost me a fucking shirt, and luckily an MP was kind of cool. Otherwise, it would have cost me a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
So thanks to that dude. But every damn holiday, I made sure to fucking, anytime I went somewhere, I got an extra plate. Listen, if you're ever going into the service, if you're ever thinking about joining, I'm going to give you the best advice possible. The MPs that work the gate, if it is a holiday and you leave, when you come back, make sure you bring them guys a plate. If you go out to the bars and hit something, dude, order some appetizers to go. Take it to the guys at the gate. Because there's going to be that time where you go out and you party and you get shit-faced and you lose your ID, you lose a part of your uniform, whatever the case may be, and you go crawling back to that gate. That MP is going to remember you, and that MP is going to sneak you on and cover your ass. Now, if you don't take care of them, you know, let's just say they can be dicks in a whole different level that you don't understand.
Oh, really?
They can rip your vehicle apart, even if they know you, because
Tyler.
they have the authority to search you. Because guess what? They are not civilian police. They don't follow the same rules. They have their own rules, and it is their world. Just saying.
TJ shaking
Tyler,
his
by
head
the way, I
because
need
he
to
was
see
an
your
MP.
car this weekend.
It's not on base, so it's good to go. But after that, of course, where do a lot of the armored guys do their training? Even with the Marines, everyone's like, "Oh, you got your own." No, we go to Fort Knox.
Mm-hmm.
That you guys have no idea. Everyone thinks Fort Knox, and they think that little building with all the gold.
No.
Holy shit, dude! Get a satellite view of Fort Knox.
There ain't no gold in Fort Knox.
Probably not.
There
Not
ain't no
anymore.
gold there.
What you are gonna
It's
find?
in the Clinton retirement fund.
Go look up the satellite view.
I'm
That
working on
shit's
it.
got moved years ago.
You will see a complex like no other. There are trails that go all over, and our dickhead fucking colonel was literally a dickhead. He would take us over to this one rut, and we'd have our hatch open while we're driving, and it's deep enough the water rushes in, and it just fills your whole fucking bed. And guess what you're cleaning out for the rest of the day because you pissed him off that you fucked something up, but he purposely didn't tell you so you would fuck it up to begin with, dick. And then you get to go to a place like Kosovo where you got some idiot like Milokovic or
Milosevic.
Milokovic.
Fucking
you know
fairy
I'm talking
is what he was.
So this motherfucker was crazy and just created genocide. We go over there and you talk about a one-sided ass kicking. Don't get me wrong. It was cool. We whooped a lot of ass and we also got some ass. But even in something like that, which was very one-sided, it's still part of war. Shit you don't want to see. There's a reason we went over there and looked that up. I really don't want to fucking talk about it, but that's me. That's where I went.
It says here the last.
Yes, I wish I could take a fucking hit.
Says here the Fort Knox no longer kept gold back in 1971 when the last of it was moved to the Federal Reserve's locations. So yeah, you didn't get any gold there.
But the bullion dispensary is still there. All right, so here you go. Oh wait, wrong one. Da-da-da-da-dee.
What, are we just passing a joint here? Is that what we're doing?
I wish.
Yeah, not
April,
done for
April.
you.
April,
Okay, so here you go. Here's the map. See this big red area here? That Fort Knox. There is a lot of training area in there.
Hey, you can't get the fucking satellite view?
No, I was looking.
Go to Google, dude.
I did.
No, I don't think there is a satellite view. I'm pretty sure it's all blacked out.
I did go to Google.
Sure, it's one of the black sites.
Dude, you can go Area 51.
You want to go to Area 51?
Black site.
I'm trying to fucking alien.
Yeah,
You're gonna
there's
fuck
nothing
an
there
alien.
anymore.
Well, all you
They're
got
not
to
there
do
anymore.
that is invite Tyler over. His brain's so screwed up, he is a fucking alien.
I don't give a fuck if aliens just show the fuck up.
I landed here.
I've always been here.
That means you were born here. I was
No,
not.
I just showed up.
Oh, wait,
one
no,
day.
I'm sorry. Tyler didn't fucking alien. Tyler was probed by an alien.
No, you can't prove that. You can't prove that.
I seen the
I
satellite.
crash landed
Oh,
here in
It's
1981.
basically the same photo.
Well, there it is.
But I can zoom in and I can look and I can see all the streets and all that shit. You couldn't.
I didn't
That's
try.
fucked up. Oh, shots fired.
How
I'll
did he
tell you
find
what, one of
that?
my favorite places at Fort Knox is the
Now-
Patton Museum. I love the Patton Museum.
You guys, well, this fucking sucks. So down in this area here, you got the runways for the airport. Up here, where you see all these dirt trails. Sorry, I'm trying to do this all fucking backwards. That is where you're running and gunning with tanks.
Mm-hmm.
All up there.
That is
But
the
yeah,
armor
Fort
training
Knox
school.
is. Yeah, Fort Knox is now like an archival building. That's not where the gold reserves are anymore.
No, not anymore.
No, it's and everyone.
And now nobody knows where the gold is.
It's a shell game because a lot of the people, us, we know, but most of the people outside still think it's there because, well, why is it surrounded? And then there's the conspiracies that it's still hidden there because it's still surrounded by the joint staff. It's originally Army big control. Well, the Marines go there with training for their tanks and armored divisions. And you had these little Navy guys that are there. Artillery. They're cute. It's funny. It's embarrassing.
That's your Uber drivers, man. You better be
All
nice.
those little seamen.
Fuck that. TJ knows exactly what I'm talking about. This is the one time where Army and Marines team up and give Navy all kinds of shit. Then you got the Air Force over there.
All these little seamen.
Oh, hey, we're gonna blow some shit up. Like, this is ours. Get the fuck out.
Oh, the Air Force ain't getting into anything except for maybe a big old circle jerk, and they're the pivot point. And then the Navy's going to lick the uniform clean.
I just always love it where they
The
start.
only part of the Navy that's any good is the SEALs. Come on.
But I love it when they put in their 2 cents and it's like, hey, Air Force, don't you got to take the Army somewhere? And then
Right.
Navy, hey, man, you guys are Uber. We got our
Yeah.
get over here.
Navy's got to get the Marine Corps around, and then the Air Force has got to drop the Army in. I mean, come on.
And what's their famous defense? Oh, come on, Marines. You're a Department of the Navy. Motherfucker, we took that shit over a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the Air Force, we're our own thing. Only since 1947. We created you bitches.
But yesterday, Marine Corps birthday, 247 years. So
7 years. Yep.
almost 2.5 centuries of kicking ass and dropping panties, baby. Love it.
Yep, we know. From the walls of Montezuma to the Moscow
Horns of
Embassy,
Tripoli. I mean, whoop.
to the Moscow Embassy.
Walls of Montezuma.
Hang on, I'm not done. You have dumped your
Don't give
loads
yourself
into
too
the
much
wounds
credit.
of the girls of the KGB. You don't give a fuck for liberty. You don't care what the Russians see. You'll do anything for a piece of ass. You're a United States Marine.
Oh, dude, you changed. The one that I heard is you'll do anything for an MRE because you're a United States Marine.
That's a good one, too. We've got a call. Good
Yeah,
evening.
that sounds like a lot of rape and debauchery.
Hello, it's me,
Jesus.
Marjorie Taylor Green.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, no.
Yes, it's me.
Wait, we lost
What the fuck
two.
was that?
That's four. Everybody's
Is
running
Tyler
away now that you're
available?
on. Tyler has gone into hiding.
Oh, that's such a
What was that?
tragedy because
Just-
I was just gonna tell him that I'm like trying to vote for all the wrong things, you know.
So up for all the wrong things, huh?
Mhm. Mhm.
What?
Well,
Who's
Tyler's
on
up
the
to that
phone?
too. Do you have a chicken?
I actually have 25.
Oh, you got 25 chickens.
Yes, 3 of them are actually roosters. So
Okay,
technically, I
yep.
guess that's 22.
Okay, yep. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good
I
Lord.
tend to lean towards the right and towards the Republicans, but Marjorie Taylor Greene, niet.
Wacko. Oh, geez, man. Like I was talking to the other half earlier today, and she had brought up military service, and there was a lot of things that were tough, and did I regret it? And I said, honestly, no. I mean, if I went, I would go back and do everything I did all over again, because I really, it toughened me up. There were some hard points, yeah. There were some tough times, yeah. But there was a lot of good times too.
Oh, dude, there's shit.
Yeah, there's a shit, and I had something a little different than Will Height and Chicken Boy down there. I actually got to go. I went overseas. I got out of this country.
I wish I would have been able to go.
Are you just saying Tyler because you said unlike me? What?
I said unlike you. You did not leave the country.
No, yeah, I did, dude.
Okay, so you did deploy.
What is Kosovo in the States?
Well, no. Okay, so you went over there.
I hear the gas is cheap next door in Kosovo.
Dude.
Okay, look. When I'm ready to get the story of the one time at the Beardstown National Guard camp, I'll get to you.
Yeah.
Tommy says he'd never go to Bliss again. Bliss is in El Paso, Texas, by the way. Which is, you're literally throw a rock, you're going to hit Mexico.
Okay, you know what? After you finish your story, please fill me in on Bliss. This is multiple people I've heard talk shit about Bliss. And being in Texas, I can't imagine it being all that bad. But we are talking about a military facility.
Okay, well, you've got to you went to Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got a major difference between Hood and Bliss. Hood is really,
shit, dude. Hood is fucking massive,
and Hood's really nice. For a military installation, Hood is very fucking nice. Bliss. Well, I've got a friend of mine now that's a sergeant major at Bliss, and I mean, we knew each other in Germany, and he says, "Dude, Bliss is like." He said, Bliss is the asshole of the Army.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I just saw Irene's post. How the fuck do you get kicked out of the Air Force in Guam? You've got to do some of the most fucked up shit.
What? You've got to really fuck up to get kicked out of the Air Force.
Did you rape a lizard?
Oh no! It was her husband apparently.
No, she says her older sister got kicked out of the Air Force in Guam. Oh, her husband. Okay.
Yeah. It was the sister's husband.
Now, Bliss, a third world country is still a step up above Bliss. Bliss is bad.
Okay, Irene, can you call in? I gotta understand how in the fuck you get kicked out of the Air Force in Guam. I mean,
I don't understand that. How do you get kicked out?
Probably did what Tyler does and fuck chickens.
Honestly, being all seriousness, probably something like that. How the fuck?
You got to do something pretty fucked up to get kicked out of the Air Force in Guam.
So, TJ.
Got too drunk and fucked donkeys.
Fort Bliss is the armpit of Texas.
Fort Bliss, in my opinion, is the asshole of the Army.
All right. So then we know the 29 Palms is the armpit of the Corps.
Right.
29 Stumps.
Right.
So you've been to Stumps.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So if you had to compare the two, and you were basically told you had to go to one of them, which would you pick?
I'm going to Stumps.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. Bliss is that bad. I would go to 29 Stumps. Hello, you're on the air. Good evening.
Hey, it's Irene.
All right, story time.
Okay. How the hell does somebody get booted out of the Air Force of all branches that never boots out anybody because they're too gay to kick anybody out? How do they get kicked out in Guam?
Okay, so my sister, my oldest sister, she's a half sister. I feel like that needs to be noted.
Right off the bat, she's
But
half.
anyways, she's a narcissist,
She's a half sister.
and like she's just like full blown
Sounds
like
like my kind of woman.
before like what you knew what toxic relationship was, like she was the definition of it. And like I like experienced everything that came from like that sort of relationship with like a family member before it was like public knowledge. Ignore the crotch in the background, sorry.
I love that crotch fruit. It's still one of my favorite phrases.
How dare they live? No, I'm just kidding. I love them.
I see
All they really are is reminders that you did not swallow.
Yeah, I know. Like, why did I feel like that? Why? So why? Just kidding. Anyways, so the reason
Tommy.
that he got kicked out of it was because
Yeah, I just saw that.
she was such a problem maker. Like, she was like sleeping with all like the airmen and like stuff and like the barracks and stuff, and like she was just getting around like a hoe town, you know what I mean? And then
Once again, sounds
and then
like
she
one of
was
my
like
kind of women.
blaming him for shit, and it was just
Ooh.
becoming too much of like too much drama. And they're like, we can't deal with this. Like we got like real stuff to deal with, like military stuff to deal with, and this is like too much. And so they kicked him out.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, Irene, so we can get into this discussion. So thank you for filling us in.
So
You're welcome.
basically,
Goodbye.
Good night.
she is starting her own fucking porn with other airmen,
Yeah, pretty much.
and probably someone got butthurt because she was willing to sleep with anyone except for one individual. They probably
Right.
did all kinds of hell.
Yeah.
That's what's probably started it.
And then the next thing you know, her husband's booted out and they're back stateside. Dude,
Yeah.
only happens in the Air Force.
Right?
Did you see what
That only
Ella
happens in the Air
Doris?
Force. Look, here's
Did you
what
see
would
what
have
Ella
happened.
Doris said?
If there was a wife that was a decent looking wife that was going around and sleeping with all the single soldiers in the barracks in the Army and skipped over one, if that one said anything, that motherfucker's getting a blanket party for fucking it up for everybody else. In the
No
Air
shit.
Force, they're like, yeah, your wife's drama, you're going home. Really?
So
In the Corps, they would have been the next target on the
Ella
rifle
Doris
range.
comment.
Whose comment?
Ella Dora Delilah.
it's Amanda Kluge's secondary account. 'Cause I guess she's
Uh,
on Facebook.
Yeah,
sales.
Amanda
Jesus
says
Christ, how many accounts does she have?
Well,
9.
she keeps going into jail, so she makes a new one.
Well, and it's
God
she's trying to
damn.
hide. The reason she keeps going into jail is because she keeps trying to hide her love for Wookiees,
Yeah.
Oh no.
which we established this one last week.
You're gonna send her to jail again.
You're gonna give her a stroke.
About 4. She needs to like put a disclaimer, like at the end of every name, like Kluge 1, Kluge 2, something like that.
Right? You
So
know?
I know who the fuck it is. And then at least put a picture.
But no, I mean, it was,
They don't go off of pictures, god damn it. Upload a picture every goddamn time. We'll know who the fuck it is.
So Irene would be the show killer. Does that mean that her sister would be the career killer?
could have been, yeah. Let me see. All right.
Maybe.
So,
In Germany,
What
one
the
of
fuck kind of name is Ella Dora anyway? Are you a princess or an explorer?
divorce rate and all of the dude. So we used to have this nice board, and the board would say Jody's Lovers. Now, for those of you that don't know, in the Marines, it's the running joke that, hey, while you're here, Jody's taking care of your girl. Watch out, you know. So they would take pictures of their wives and girlfriends, or if it was a female Marine, her boyfriend, if they cheated, slept with somebody else, wrote the Dear John letter. Hey, you're over there. I can't take it anymore. So you'd stick their pictures up on this board that said Jody's Lovers.
Right.
And it's funny because when I was delivering in Auburn, I actually found one of the packages I was delivering. The name on it was for a Jody.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I took a picture, and of course I blacked out the address, but I sent it to one of my the Marine Corps social media groups I'm in. I said, hey, guys, I found that motherfucker. We ride at dawn. Got one of the biggest hits in that damn thing on that one.
All right, I've got to ask Tommy. Was that Tommy, was that Ramstein? Tommy says in Germany, one of the Air Force bases near him was known as the highest divorce rate in all of the U.S. Air Force Europe.
Yeah, I read that. That's why I was talking about Jody.
Yeah, so I've got to know, was that Ramstein or was that Spangdahlem or what? Or was it Rhein-Main?
He said Spank.
Is it called Ramstein or Rammstein?
Ramstein.
Oh no! Don't say they've had this argument.
Oh,
before.
Spangdahlem. I knew it had to be one of the three.
To us, fish.
See, here's what throws me off about that, though. Rhein-Main Air Force Base was the in-processing spot of
haven't made a single one
of Germany when I got over there, and that's in Frankfurt. Literally, you get to the front gate, you get in a cab, you leave Rhein-Main, and you were in Sachsenhausen in 5 minutes. Sachsenhausen, for anybody who does not know, was the red light district.
60,000. All right.
Hey, which one of those is it where after the World War II, when all the GIs were coming home, they
probably did that too.
Where all the guys just parked their cars that they had gotten and accumulated and left, and now they're just fucking dozens, maybe even over 100 cars sitting in this forest is now growing up around them and everything. I've always
we talked about it a few weeks ago on the show. What was that?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I want to say it was around Kaiserslautern, and it was around where I was stationed. Because I was stationed right by Ramstein.
Because when it was all coming down, they accumulated cars, and then when they were going home, they couldn't take them, so they just parked. Hell, some of them still have the keys in them.
Yeah,
no one ever went to go get them.
Says here Dusseldorf.
Might have been Dusseldorf.
I saw the pictures of it once, and I always thought, man, if I ever get over there, I have to go visit, just because it is a part of history and part of World War II and the aftermath of it.
It could have been Dusseldorf, and then Tommy's right. It could have been Trier too.
Well, Dusseldorf is saying it's got cars and planes in the middle of the forest that were purchased and hidden by aristocrats before the rise of the Third Reich. But it's also saying American GIs stored cars there too that they weren't able to just take back to the States with.
Now, see, that's the portion that I'm talking about. It's when
that was probably
when they were coming home.
Then.
But there's also another one, but it was when they parked the cars when they were coming back because of the fall of the Berlin Wall.
And AP, just like the McRib, she's gone.
Well, figured.
But no, I don't know. I mean, Tommy might be onto something with Trier too.
There's also
would Trier be after the
most all of it that's American related would be at Trier. If I remember right, Trier was on. Tommy, remind me, was Trier on the cold side of the Berlin Wall? Man, I'm trying to jog my memory with half of this shit now. Because, dude, it's been so long.
Well, it also says there's a Black Forest, so Google's saying there's two locations. I don't know which one's which.
It's been so damn long.
Well, there is a couple, because it was when the Third Reich started going, you had people that abandoned Germany, got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Then you have the ones that left after World War II was over and it was time to go home. And they had accumulated some.
Oh, let me see here.
And of course, I want to go to Mount Suribachi.
Yep. And I know why you want to go there.
Oh yeah. That is like a what would be the term for that? Like a pilgrimage for Marines. What was that look for?
5 years ago, a museum took possession of a complete Panther tank in a barn.
I read about that. Yeah.
Wait, this thing's been sitting in a barn the whole time?
Yeah. And they go, oh my God, that would be awesome.
Also, it says here the Dusseldorf Forest with all those cars is being turned into not just a historic landmark, but it's also a museum now.
I can believe that. Yeah, and Dusseldorf is down in the Black Forest.
I wonder if that is what Wilhite's talking about.
I think that might be it. But damn, that would be great. You know what I had so much fun over there. I really did. I had so much fun in Germany. And not just Germany, Italy, over in England. I didn't get to partake, but I did have a lot of fun in Amsterdam. Just all over Europe, everywhere I went, I had a blast.
Now, you want to know one of the other things that I want to do? Now, I'm going to say one word, and you're going to agree, but that's not what I'm actually about. Normandy.
I would love to go there.
Yeah.
But again, that's not the part I'm talking about. I would like to see Normandy, but I want to go into the waters, and I want to see all the tanks that are actually underwater. Because remember, they made it to where they can float and they could get on, made them amphibious.
Right.
Yeah.
And they had that little tarp that went around. But if you had a 3-foot wave and it came crashing over, it would sink.
Right.
So you have dozens of these tanks that are out in the damn water. And I want to see that. But then I want to know what fucking idiot thought that would be a good idea. That a 3-foot wave could fucking take you out. Hey, excuse me, but how big do the waves get in the channel?
Oh, shit.
That's right. Over 3 feet, you fucking moron.
You know what I want? I want to salvage one. One of the Shermans.
You can't do that. I think it's illegal to salvage.
I want to salvage one of them out of there and bring it home and restore it.
Well, which beach was it that had the... Two beaches had the tanks. Which ones that was?
Normandy was one of them.
Omaha was the other.
And Omaha was the other.
Omaha.
Now,
Yeah.
What trivia question? Which one was set up as the fake invasion?
Oh, I know this.
I've heard
It's on the tip of the tongue.
I know this.
Pas de Calais.
Now, here's the trick. How did they let the Germans know that was the invasion point?
They leaked intelligence.
Don't you fucking answer.
Damn it. Why not? Because I know.
No, I knew.
Tyler, if you don't get this, I'm going to kick you in the fucking dink the next time I see you.
Didn't they leak it?
Intelligence was leaked.
How was the intelligence leaked? That's the trick.
Well, let's see. They were using codes over the radio.
No, it wasn't over the radio. It was over Morse code.
Nope. Had nothing to do with signal.
Wasn't it fake documents they had on carriers for the resistance? French resistance?
You're close with the fake documents. But how did they get it in the hands of the Germans? They purposely let the Germans catch it.
Okay, so it's fake documents. Fuck.
Everything looks legit. The documents themselves are legit. They're real. But
They had somebody on the inside.
No. They talked. The documents were real, and it talked about the invasion. The only difference is that wasn't the point. We were going to Normandy. How did they get those documents into the hands of the Germans?
I'm glad to just take a nut shot. I don't know.
No,
Tommy got it. Tommy got it, dude.
Tommy got it.
They put it in a dead body and left it in the water. The Germans figured
Right.
it out and thought they had fucking top secret documents.
And then why did the Germans believe it was real?
Right.
Why did they believe it was real? What was the key?
That wasn't right, though.
No. Trust
He's
me.
dead
Troy.
right.
This is how it was. This is how they got the Germans
That's
to
partially how it was.
most of their fucking force on the beach that was not being invaded.
They did
On the
confront
beach that
the
wasn't
Germans.
invaded, but that wasn't the whole fucking thing.
The
That
Germans
wasn't the
did
whole
feel
fucking thing.
That's how they got the documents to the Germans.
they got the documents to
That's
the
how they
Germans
got
on
part of the documents, but there was something else involved.
May I please finish? Okay, the documents got to the Germans. They were paying attention to it, but they were paying attention to one particular commander because they believed that Patton was going to lead the invasion.
Yeah.
Patton had gone all over and was just visiting with his senior staff. The radio traffic and the documents on the dead body stated Patton was moving in with the 15th Army at the Pas de Calais. And that's why the Germans believed it, because they thought Patton was leading the invasion.
Yeah,
They even put fake radio traffic around a couple of dummy ships and sent them into the Pas de Calais. So the Germans set everything up there, and they pinned down the 10th Panzer at the Pas de Calais so they could bring in Omaha and Normandy instead and actually do D-Day.
Well, here's your thing. Look at all the casualties and the fact that we almost did not take Normandy.
Right.
Could you imagine what it'd been if that trick hadn't been done?
Right.
We wouldn't have took Normandy.
We wouldn't have got it.
That's what fucks me up. As bad as that was, and that wasn't their full force.
Yep. Patton and his Phantom Army, complete with inflatable tanks and inflatable trucks.
Yep. I just Googled it after he mentioned it. And yeah.
Guess what? I have to put a banner up. I've got to do it.
Are you fucking kidding me? What did she get booted on that one for?
I can't
Who got
even.
booted?
Oh my God.
What did she say?
Who got put in
It
Facebook
might
jail
have
this
been,
time?
she has 4 Facebook accounts because Facebook claims that she's bullying people. And then there was the fuck I do. I keep going into Facebook because Facebook jail is because Facebook's like that fact I call people pussy or something.
You got to be kidding
Oh,
me. You got
Jesus.
fucking booted again.
I have never seen anybody with that bad of luck with Facebook jail except her.
So now her backup account's been banned for 30 days. This is great.
This is bullshit.
That's a new one for us. We've gotten people in Facebook jail, but never on the backup account.
Oh, dude.
Fuck Mark
What the
Zuckerberg.
hell? How did she mention anything about being a pussy in here?
She's gonna have to start. No, dude, she put P with a bunch of stars.
Yeah.
Dude, how would they say?
Listen to us from YouTube.
Did somebody report her? What the fuck?
She is being targeted.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She said she's going to have to start listening to the show on YouTube now. And Tommy makes a good point. Rommel was the only one that did not believe that that was how it was going to go down. He believed that Normandy and Omaha were going to be where they got it. And he got overruled by Hitler.
Yeah, he did.
And that was it.
What the fuck did she say? How the hell do you get banned on Facebook for simply
God,
saying
funny. I think we might be getting a phone call. I think we might actually get an explanation on this one. Hello, good evening. You're on Mayhem Unleashed.
I'm gonna have to start using YouTube. This is bullshit.
What did you say to God?
Okay, remember when April was holding up that chicken sign earlier?
Yeah.
I said Kyler needs to hold that up like Sage shoots at him, and they consider that as harassment.
What?
Because she said
Oh
shoot.
my God.
Because she said
All
shoot.
right. Facebook. See,
You said shoot.
From now on, I'm listening to this fucking show on YouTube. At least I don't get fucking in trouble when I listen to it on YouTube.
You know what, dude? Okay, so tell me this. How come on YouTube I can share any music video, I can do whatever the fuck I want, but yet on Facebook, and I can share that shit on here and be okay, but if I was to play the music on here or type some certain shit, I get banned?
Because far.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And how can I be the one holding up a paintball marker
I think so too.
and not getting any violations?
Yeah. So there's the other kicker. She says shoot and gets
Start working
banned.
on for me in
And
the
fucking
chat and
Sage
hopefully it
held
pops
up a goddamn.
No, it's
If
showing
you
up.
put something in there. It's okay. I'm just
It's
making
showing
sure.
up.
All right, I got to get back to bowling. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Stay out of trouble.
All right, bye.
Bye. Oh
Where's
my
your balls?
God.
Sage holds up a fucking gun and nothing.
Nothing.
She
Not a
says
problem.
shoot.
Mm,
She says shoot.
paintball marker.
I don't. Okay.
Shooting.
Tyler's held up a 357 to the camera and
No
nothing
shit.
happened.
I held up my bullpup.
We played that video Wednesday and we
The
never got
weather
in
must be
trouble for it.
getting like hell because we are all breaking up and stupid.
Oh my God, man, that is funny. Never once. That's a new one for this show. Never once
I remember her.
have we
though.
gotten both accounts banned.
I remember. I think last year though she had 3 accounts banned at one time.
She did, but it wasn't us.
Okay.
We only did one of them, and then she.
And there's Tyler's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Go away, Irene.
It was me, not Irene.
Yep, there you go.
I got
Amanda says she did. She had 3 of them banned at one point. But my God, man, I don't get it. That's a new one. I'm impressed with what we can do now. Holy crap.
I did. It was ratio. What?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was this show.
But
You got to remember it's that Ford County weed I'm smoking. So
man, I'll tell you what. No, the whole Normandy invasion and D-Day, and that was insane.
right.
And if that one trick hadn't worked, they would have been fucked.
There was more to that trick than just the fucking message.
Oh, dude, it was a full-on setup. Because they
It was a
sent
full-on setup, but that one message wasn't it, because I remember watching a TV program about it, and it was a full-on thing to where they're like, oh, we need to go down here, and this is where we got to put all of our people. And then
Well-
they stormed this part, and they were just fucking not
I-
prepared for that.
the biggest thing I got to do.
But it
with
wasn't that
whole-
one message.
The biggest thing I got to do with that whole thing
It
is I
wasn't
got
that
to
one
give it.
fucking body.
The biggest thing I've got to do is I've got to give Ike a lot of credit for setting the whole thing up the way he did. And here's why. Ike knew that the Germans knew the love that Patton had for history. and especially war history. Patton had a deep love for it. Look at what Patton's plan was for the invasion of Sicily. It was exactly how it was done in the 16th century. So they knew that Patton's plan was going to focus around going in at Calais. And what Ike did instead is he sent Patton and his senior staff to Greece, sent them to Cairo, sent them all over in low key areas of Europe to essentially make it look like he was building up his forces to create the 15th Army to invade at Calais. Then they drop the body in the water. Oh, okay, here you go. Here's your documents. They start the radio traffic, and they really did make it look like it was going to happen. But like Tommy said, it was all inflatable shit that they sent over. Ike knew what he was doing with that and how to trip the triggers. Amazing work with the intelligence to make that happen. And it was a full-on plan. I mean, they told Patton, you're in deep shit, so you're going to do this and this and this, and you're just going to shut your fucking mouth.
You don't say that to Patton.
Well, and then when they realized that they had done D-Day, they'd been at it for 3 months, they hadn't moved a fucking inch, and they needed a breakout run. They put Third Army together. They activated it. They said, all right, Patton, do your thing, and put him under Bradley. And Bradley's like, leash is off. Go. And Patton went in and fucked him up.
We lose Wells?
Yeah, Wells bounced out for a little bit. I don't know why, but he did.
Oh, he'll be back.
But no, I mean,
he might have reset his internet or something.
That might have been. But I mean, there you were. Ike goes, all right, Bradley, you got him. Keep him out of trouble. Keep him under control. Right.
Yeah, and Tommy's right. Tommy's absolutely right.
The Germans did not believe that America would sideline Patton over slapping the soldier in Sicily. And that's exactly what America did and said, you're in deep shit. Park your ass.
He was parked for like almost half the war. He didn't get back in until what? Shortly before the Battle of the Bulge?
No, it was quite a while before the Battle of the Bulge. But he
was parked and sidelined, but he was still there.
Right.
He was never like, okay, he wasn't at front line, but they were still talking to him and taking his advice, and he was not in if there was media back then, he was not in the limelight.
No, he hit the limelight even when his ass was parked, because all you got to do is go back and look at Knutsford. And Knutsford,
he wasn't
trying to be
of the limelight.
He wasn't trying to be an asshole. But he said, since it is the inevitable destiny of the Americans and the British to rule the world, then the better we get to know each other, the better. Tommy's right. It was the first instance of cancel culture.
Yeah.
The better we get to know each other, then the better we'll be able to lead it. And the
best thing he could have done was slap that dude in the face. The best thing he could have done was slap that dude in the face.
A couple years ago.
In my opinion, I'm sorry.
Probably did, yeah.
A couple years ago, I was out at Rudy's here in Jacksonville. It's a restaurant, and I met a guy. He was wearing a hat that said Battle of the Bulge veteran.
Oh, shit.
And I had to buy the guy breakfast, and I had to sit down and talk to him. This guy told me everything. He met Patton.
Wild.
He met Patton face to face. And the thing he said was, everything that history tells you about Patton, everything that you hear about him, 100% accurate. And then he said, and that slap, he didn't change after that. He was still as aggressive and ruthless as possible. He said he saw Patton get into the face. He said he saw Patton get into the face of a captain and scream until Patton's face was blood red to the point where he was almost glowing in the middle of that snow. And nobody bothered to stop him. They were just like, well.
But the thing is the ones that were up on the front and they were fighting, and the ones that were injured and in the hospital, Patton had a deep love and a deep respect for him.
Yep.
And he'd go to toe to toe with anybody that tried to cross, quote unquote, his boys.
That's exactly
But
right.
Tyler,
Third Army,
for
and
you to
Tommy's
find
right.
somebody, for you to find somebody that was actually still alive and in the Battle of the Bulge,
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
He was,
and actually able to sit down and talk.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
I mean, I bought him breakfast. We sat down. I bought him breakfast, couple cups of coffee. We talked for like maybe an hour and a half, and even after he ate, we talked.
Look, I mean that was. I'm sorry.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I'm actually not sorry for what I'm about to say. If this hurts anybody's feelings, well, you know what? Get the fuck over your fucking feelings. That truly was the greatest generation. They really were.
Yeah.
World War II, and
well, we can't
then,
hear you anyway. You're skipping.
I hear him just fine.
Yeah. Might be you.
I'm hearing fine.
I'm not.
But World War II and that generation, that was literally the greatest generation. That was just a group of people that said, fuck it, we're going to kick ass. We're not even going to take names, and we're going to get this done. And this country pulled together like it never has since. And when they did, a whole different world.
I mean, you want to talk about, you want to sit there and question it. Look at what they did in the Pacific. Look what they did in Germany. Look what they did in Italy, Africa. I mean, literally this whole country. I mean, we were going to get into it one way or the other, even if Pearl Harbor hadn't happened. And
Pearl Harbor was a... Yeah, see, there you go. Jen said that her biological father lied about his age so he could join the military during World War II. That's a great example of how they were.
Tommy says his grandfather was in the bulge, armed with an M1 carbine and summer clothes.
Oh, fuck that!
Gee, that guy had to be just cold.
All my grandparents.
Tommy and I have served in German winters. Fuck you.
Yeah, Sage, I think it's your index. You keep kicking out. Yes, I think he's kicking out. It's his internet.
Yeah, Sage, you started to say something.
My uncles. Am I still cutting out? And then
you're good now.
You're good now.
You're fine now.
Did your cat chew on something?
No, I've got too many motherfuckers in my house on my goddamn internet.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's a goddamn problem.
But you said your brothers, your uncles,
because apparently now I've got my niece here and since my son now lives with me, he's got his my tablet that he's borrowing, and then I'm sure he's on his fucking school notebook and watching YouTube at the same fucking time.
Wow.
And then there's the TV in the living room that I'm sure is on. And let's see here. A TV in my nephew's room. And then every cell phone in the fucking house. So.
Well, Jen, I kind of figured that your dad had to be old as fuck since you're like 25. Yeah, the World War II era, when you look at the people then, it was just amazing. 9/11, after that very tragic incident, we all agree it was horrible.
Yeah.
The 9/11 rig job, yeah.
There was, this country pulled together again. And I wish it would have lasted longer.
The 9/11, don't even get me started on that.
I wish how the country came back together like that. Differences were put aside. Decisions were made. The way they came back, the way this country came together, I wish that would happen again. Because
we came together so fucking good.
Yeah.
We had so much unity, and we bled the red, white, blue so good for so long.
Well, it was a couple of years.
It did last, but there was so much wrong with the way that we had to come together.
There really was. Now, I think there's people that's going to hate me for what I'm about to say. I really think
it's probably the truth.
If I'm looking at it from a historical standpoint only, and just really believing what I'm looking at, just based on what I know, the real turning point that started splitting the country back apart again, if I'm looking at it correctly, would be when President Obama was elected. The country was starting to have little things here and there, and then we did have the crash before the election. But right there, I think that was because some of the policies that were made right after that, it kind of pulled it apart. Then he popped that fucker bin Laden, and that pulled us back together for a little bit. But then we really started seeing the full divide really occur under his presidency.
I
would say
I'm different. I'm different on that. I am totally different on that. And let me clear my throat.
I may need to go get a throat clearer myself.
Everybody's suffering from it right now.
I'm a little different on that whole
Tom,
bin
you're right.
Laden killing shit because the 9/11 thing still doesn't sit right with me. The way the buildings collapsed, the way the shit happened and went down, that was a controlled demolition. Buildings that were hit by planes like that don't just go and fall down. That doesn't happen. Not whenever they were struck by planes.
You want me to call Alex Jones and have him get back on the show to debate?
No, because Alex Jones is a fucking idiot. Buildings that were hit by planes that were built out of metal, that metal does not melt. They don't melt like the way that those structures melted. And that was proven. That was proven in Fahrenheit 9/11. That was proven in several other films.
Yeah, but Fahrenheit 9/11's written by Michael Moore, Michael Moore's
okay. I didn't mean to mention that one because that was Michael Moore. Yeah, I didn't mean to mention that one.
Michael Moore's a Democratic propagandist. Fuck
yeah, you're right. I mentioned the wrong film.
Okay.
It was mentioned in lots of other 9/11 movies, the conspiracy ones. The ones that actually made sense. The ones that I'm sorry to even say this, the ones that make our government look like they're the ones that did this and that actually makes sense.
Amanda says that she had read somewhere that the reason bin Laden's body was buried at sea was so his body would be found and either be desecrated or put on an altar.
No, the reason bin Laden's body supposedly was dropped at sea is because bin Laden was never killed. That motherfucker is still alive. I fucking guarantee it.
So is Elvis.
So what do you do? Get a haircut, shave his beard, and name himself Elvis?
No, he's living down in South America with Hitler.
He was never killed. He was never even involved. I guarantee this was our government that did this bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Epstein
get
didn't
We
kill
did this.
himself either.
I can't.
We did this. I guarantee this. This was George Bush. You know George Bush, where he was at that fucking preschool down in Florida or whatever the fuck? Whenever they told him the news and he was reading books to children, and he was just like,
Well, yeah,
okay.
he did that because he didn't want to get up and
Went
pay
back to
his
read
kids.
the books?
He didn't want
No,
to
he
get up and
didn't
pay
give a
his
shit.
kids. Well, what are you supposed to do in that
He
situation?
didn't give a shit.
No. What are you supposed to do in that situation? You're sitting there in a classroom with a bunch of kindergartners, and one of your Secret Service agents come in and says, Mr. President, the country's under attack. What are you supposed to do in that point? You know, what do you think FDR did? What do you think FDR did when they told him, Mr. President, Japan?
Get off your ass and you get out of there.
He
Get
didn't
off your
want
ass
to
and you get out of there.
That's the problem.
No.
Bye, Jen.
All right, Jen, you have a good night.
George
And
Bush.
I don't know if I want to get into this. with
I really
9/11.
don't.
I mean,
Tyler.
I get it. I get it. I get where
One of the
Satan's coming
biggest
from.
oil bearing people in the world, and he's trying to go to war with another oil bearing country.
Right, but here's the thing then, okay? If he wanted to go to war with Iraq, why didn't he just go to war with Iraq? Why did he blame
He
Afghanistan?
needed a reason. Needed a reason. And yeah. And
now,
then
Tommy makes a valid point that the second invasion of Iraq, they had said that Saddam had ties to Osama bin Laden, which anyone with half a brain does realize that fucker, being the dictator that he was, would never allow a religious fundamentalist terrorist in his
country.
Right. Okay. The thing that tripped the trigger on this side of the pond that forced the invasion on that side of the pond were the words weapons of mass destruction.
Yep, that was all over the place.
Okay,
man.
where did they find those? Oh, they never found them. They never found them. Where were they? Never found them. I still hung his ass. They never found him.
That fucker needed to be hung. But the problem is by doing that.
And yes, he did.
By doing that, unfortunately, he was the divider.
He was the divider.
He was the divider.
Knew shit, but they never gave him a chance to say anything.
He was the divider. He was the divider between Saudi and Iran. Now, was he a wacko son of a bitch? Yeah, he was a wacko son of a bitch.
Yes, he was.
However, he was also the divider because on the Saudi side was the Sunni branch, and on the Iranian side was the Shiite branch. Two very different branches of that religion. And one is pretty easy to get along with, and the other side is wacko. And I think you can figure out which one's which just by watching the news. Saddam being a part of the Ba'ath Party was the divider that kept them separated. And now Iraq is just in so much fucking turmoil.
Yeah.
And then we pulled out. My disagreement with it is we pulled out of there. We got out of there instead of now. Here's why. What we should have done is we should have went in there, killed every motherfucker there, and then left.
Well, there's a redneck answer.
Okay, go into Afghanistan, unleash the dogs of war, kill every motherfucker there, and come on back.
All right, now that's one thing I am going to weigh in on. Biden completely fucked up the Afghan pullout. I don't care whose decision it was. The dumb motherfucker should have sat there and said, we're not pulling out like this. No, we're not going to go through with this. And if there was a supposed plan with the fucking Taliban, Biden should have said, just remember, I got more bombs than you motherfuckers, and I'll drop them free of charge. But no, this crotchety old son of a bitch decides.
Dumb.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. This crotchety old son of a bitch decides, let's start pulling out, destabilize a whole fucking country, and just set that country back 20, 25 years for what? And then when we ask him, well, whose decision was it? Oh, it was Trump's decision. I never got informed by the intelligence community. Bull fucking shit, you fucking did, you dumb son of a bitch.
Okay. Now, Tommy also makes another good point. Now, Saddam Hussein, tyrannical son of a bitch. And
True.
he kept those factions I wouldn't say at
You can put that
peace.
in where you want.
I wouldn't say they were at peace, but he kept them at bay. And Iraq is very tribal.
No, they're all very tribal from what
It's very nomadic. It's very tribal.
Yeah.
For that fucking wacko to keep it where it was at, popping him might not. No, popping him at the time was the wrong answer. Yeah, we should have gotten some intelligence out of him. We should have put his ass in fucking Gitmo, put an American force in there to keep the peace, rip that motherfucker to shreds.
Still be getting fucking, like, as long as he was able to be alive, we should still be squeezing him.
All right, so here's my question. I know.
I don't know who's re-engineering the Black Mark right now, Tommy.
Yeah, Afghanistan, Pete, the Taliban. All right, so here's my question. Since we know where stage sits, TJ, do you agree or disagree with the second Gulf War?
A lot of the premise around it, I don't. On a personal level, a lot of premise around it, I don't.
All right, Ben, what about you? Do you agree or disagree with it? Or did you agree or disagree with it?
I'm like Switzerland.
Switzerland?
So you eat a lot of chocolate and get fucking fat and don't say anything?
No, he was going out and getting the freedom fries. Remember that bullshit?
Oh, God,
It was changing the French fries to freedom fries. I disagree. I disagree with it.
I would rather capture and get all the information possible than kill.
I would say Sage is right. If we did catch Saddam Hussein instead
we caught Saddam in a fucking hole with an empty revolver, and he'd been in there for months.
You guys ever see that? It was an HBO series.
I would fatten Saddam up and give him as much food and wine as he wants and just let him spill his fucking guts on everything. And then whenever he decides he doesn't want to talk no more, a little bit of torture, throw him some pussy, throw him some more food.
So you're going to give him a beating at some night?
I would give him whatever he wants as long as he talks.
Yeah, he did, Becky. He had a bunch of American cash on him.
He had...
And then I would be like, let's go catch the real Osama bin Laden, because I don't think they got the real guy, honestly.
Well, they did take photos, according to
They took
Obama,
photos, but
they haven't released it because they're too graphic. We released.
Give him a
I'll
sheet.
give them this. I'll give them this. Yeah, give them a sheet.
yeah, they didn't release photos
But
because
we
they
did
were
release
too
a video.
graphic.
But we did release a video of Saddam being hung, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and
You know
they dropped the body of the ocean to get rid of evidence.
You know what?
That
I've
motherfucker
gotta-
is still alive, and he's out there.
I've got to agree with Amanda and Tommy both on this. If he's telling us what we need to know, you give him a sheep. But if you think he's lying, you shove a pineapple up his ass.
South Park. No, Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Good old Hitler. Hitler wound up with 2 of the devil's kids up his ass.
You're
Not the
goddamn
way he
right.
wanted to receive them.
Nope. I'm telling you. Osama bin Laden is just like Barack Obama. Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama.
Look, all I'm saying is I hope I get to see both
Sam
of
a
them in
little
LA.
fast, Sam a little slow.
No, not that one, the big one. Yeah.
Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama. Osama bin
The
Laden,
snootiest.
Barack Obama. Think about it.
Now, I've got to say this before we start wrapping everything up, that I'm very happy that it looks like
Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama. Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama. What?
Sage, how drunk are you right now?
Not yet.
That explains
Getting
it.
there.
All right, go ahead,
So,
TJ.
like I said, I'm very happy to see that Tyler's starting to set the bed up in the basement for Fat 420.
Pick it up. Oh, can I spend the night yet?
This bed here.
Yeah, mom feels okay.
This bed here?
Guess what I found? Oh, you're lucky my gun safe's at my fucking uncle's. Pull out mine and be like, this bed.
Oh, you're going to pull yours out, huh?
I like it when Tyler pulls it out.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Pinkies up, hose down, Sage.
Pinkies up, hose down, Sage. Damn
Yeah,
right.
you see, I pulled out a 9mm. I never went to Facebook.
Right.
Oh,
But
well.
no, my point I was trying to get to before the conspiracy started and went on rambling for a half an hour was 2 places.
Hey, but that makes for good TV.
Does it? We hear enough of the conspiracy now every
I
day
think
of the
so
week.
sometimes.
We hear enough of that every day of the week.
I mean, at least when Alex Jones calls in, they're fun.
Well, we haven't been
Conspiracies are
doing
fucking
much
stupid with Alex Jones.
Dr. Sage segments.
I mean, his conspiracies are fun and
All right.
stupid.
We do need a Dr. Sage segment. So, Dr. Sage, please analyze. I need a drink. Please analyze Tyler. This ought to be
Why
good.
are we analyzing me? Why not analyze? I thought
Yeah.
you did. Analyze 420.
We already
Analyze.
analyzed 420.
Yeah.
Please analyze me. Shit, I wish I could take the phones over. I just have somebody call in right now. Go ahead, Sage.
Analyze
Oh, you want me
Tyler.
to analyze Tyler?
You're gonna
Yeah.
have to,
I
apparently.
need a
Yeah.
drink.
Analyze Tyler.
Holy fuck. I'm not analyzing Tyler.
Okay. Now that he's gone, let's talk shit behind his back. You can go ahead and analyze TJ.
No, I'm still going to analyze you.
All right, how you gonna analyze me?
You have a lot of pent-up frustrations.
Yeah, this week I have.
You have issues. You were trying to let me clear my throat.
Okay.
you're settling into your new house.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of issues with unpacking, settling in. You're not quite where you're at right now. Not where you want to be right now. You want to be more unpacked, more settled in.
Yeah.
And you're not there yet. And work is driving you a little nuts because it's more demanding. And the people at work are pissing you off because they're just not understanding how you are. They're not giving you your time that you need. And you get on here and you deal with bullshit. But you kind of understand it because it's your friends.
Bullshit right here, yeah.
Let's be honest, it's pretty much your only friends.
What the fuck? Hold on. He was actually dead on until he got to that point there. He was actually dead on until he said only friends.
What?
You were actually dead on with a lot of it until you got to.
Wait, you're going to start a website called Only Friends?
Only Friends. All right, I'm sorry, Sage. Go ahead. Dr. Sage, go ahead.
But as I was saying, I totally did mean like we're your only friends, because I know you have a few friends outside of this circle, and I know you have your work friends and some other friends that you don't tell us about, which makes us a little bit jealous that you don't include us and your other friend circle. But that's okay. You're allowed to have those friends. I think.
You think.
But still, that kind of makes us a little jealous of those other friends.
Is that why TJ's got
But do they know you how we know you?
They know I do a podcast. Why is the porn music playing during all this shit? I just fucking figured that out. It's a porn music. They know I'm on a podcast, and I think most of them.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Okay, we're done fucking the chickens. Can we stop? Yeah, Clooney's right.
We're done fucking chickens.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a nice.
But Tyler, I think
this has been an audio representation of how to get kicked out of the Guam Air Force Base. Tune in next week where we'll discuss the life and times at Fort Bliss.
Oh, God, no, we won't.
But, whoa. But, Tyler, I think people just need to give you a break sometimes and just let you express yourself a little bit more and be a little more kind and loving.
Well, that's why I'm on the show mostly. It's because, it's a stressful day and age for a lot of people. And yeah, I play an idiot. Yeah, I play a dumbass. Yeah, I play a character. But
and you're not an idiot or a dumbass. You're real.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I'm real. I took the get up
And-
off. I was just like, you know what? We're
I
having a
love
legit
you.
conversation.
I love you.
This guy does not love me, and that guy
I
definitely wants to kill
love
me. This guy loves to have me suffer. This guy loves to see me have a stroke at some point. I know they
I
are.
love you.
Can we
I'll
shut
give you
the,
a big old hug.
shut the goddamn porn music off for the love of God while he's saying he loves me?
Okay.
That is the fucking opposite of off. Come on now.
Well, I mean, Sage is saying he loves you, so I figured you wanted some background music for it.
Oh my God.
But hey, Tyler, I do love you. You're amazing, and I cannot wait
to shoot you in the ass with a
totally
paintball.
wreck you with paintball.
Oh God, that is coming up. Yep. Everybody
Yes,
get
sir.
ready. Do we want to go ahead and announce
We
that?
do have another fire sale on the way for Wrestling for a Cure. So
This
everyone
month.
Yes, we
get
do.
ready. We're going to start taking
Get
bids
ready.
on where Tyler gets shot with the paintball marker. You know how the fire sales
Yes.
work. You say it in the chat room or you call in, you make your
Shakalaka.
donation. When the donation
This is
confirmed,
hey, this is Veterans Day.
when the donation is confirmed, I see that. Once it's confirmed, Tyler gets something that he got on his honeymoon. He gets shot in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another fire sale coming up in December. I'm working out the specifics on that, but once I have the date set up, everybody will have a special seasonal solution. We'll say.
Uh-oh.
So I was hoping Will Height would
We're
stick
also
around.
going to be doing
The season's beatings one I talked about. I'm thinking, yeah,
we're
that's
going to
the
be
best
doing a roulette wheel soon too.
roulette wheel. That might be. We might save that one for next year because I also
So
got to
after I move.
Yeah, after TJ moves, so he can't watch it, and we can just But no, we might save that one for next year.
You think for a second, while I'm getting everything set up down there, that I'm not going to pay attention to you fuckers running this show? Think the fuck again.
I think that if you are sitting there trying to watch this show, and all of a sudden here comes your girlfriend butt naked, hey babe, what you doing? There goes your attention.
Why does
I can
part of my goatee
multitask.
look great?
I know how to pay attention to shit and get laid. I have been married enough to know how to watch a football game and get laid. I can pay attention to this show and get laid. The fuck is wrong with you thinking that I don't know how to do that shit?
In my football.
That's why they invented doggy style, so that way you can watch football and have sex at the same
That's
time.
right.
Hey, you guys want to talk about football? Check this out. This is my new football beer koozie.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll pull this out of here.
Dude, I damn well know how to get laid and pay attention to shit very easily.
I mean, how else did you know the
Hold
cantaloupe
the beer
fell off there?
can. Hold the beer can, and it's a beer koozie.
Nice.
What?
I can, yeah, Amanda's right. I can get a blowjob and pay attention to this show.
Mikey bought that for me today.
I get the apartment, it'll be even worse. I could turn it on the TV in my bedroom
Koosball.
and pay attention to this show while I'm getting some. And if I find something I don't like, I log in.
Well, you need to. I really wish I had the setup to where you could hook me up before you leave.
I think Tyler's going to take it while I'm gone. I think that's pretty much been. That's kind of where my decision is leaning. Is Tyler's going to host it while I'm gone?
We're gonna do like some best of bits, so you guys are welcome to hop on while I'm on.
And here's kind of the big one: is every time he fucks up, I'm gonna log in, and all you're gonna see is my bare ass.
So I'll just keep him backstage.
I need to know, like,
yeah, Tommy, I'm gonna do the show out of Texas. I mean, when I get down there, I'm gonna need some transition time to get everything set up, get the new apartment set up, get myself ready to go, really. And I got to get used to the new work schedule when I get down there, too. Now, once all of that is in place, and
I just need to know what kind of bullshit I would need to have a studio, which looks pretty fucking basic.
It may look it, but Tyler.
Basic?
I've seen TJ Studio. It's not basic.
No, it's not. And if I want to do the same quality of show while he's gone, I need a big.
Okay, I've seen studios. Do I need mixers? Do I need how many monitors do I need? How many laptops? How many computers?
Let me put it this way. I've got a 16-channel mixer in here. I've got a side-by-side CD set up in here. I'm waiting on my tape decks to arrive. There are 4 computers running in here.
What do you need tape decks for?
I've got shit that's on tape that eventually I want to play. Plus, I do dubbing.
I don't need any of that. But
I mean, my old copy of Cheech and Chong Christmas is still on tape.
Well, I don't need side-by-side tape decks.
TJ, what's the name of that board you have sitting right there?
Let's see.
The one that's right in front of you.
Where is my brand name on that?
I can get boards. I can get side-by-side computers.
Because all I got right now is this computer here.
Right. I've seen your office.
Yeah, the blue one over here I need to work on.
The brand name's not on this one, but I can
build my shit in my room.
The brand name's not on this, but I can get you set up. I mean, you don't need to go as extensive as I do. An escapee hour 1 time a week. It might not be a bad idea, Tommy. I mean, I'd probably throw you in. I mean,
that's what a soundboard you have there.
I cannot remember the brand name of this board.
No, but that's what it is. That's a soundboard, right?
Yes.
Need more than a Chromebook, Sage.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. They're
and you don't want to try to run everything off of Apple.
I don't know how.
And I have more than a Chromebook.
Kluge's system works, but it's all digital. And the thing I don't like about it is it can cross itself up too easily and it fucks up. The way I'm set up is hardware more complicated, but operation simpler.
Let's see.
And it's, wiring up with, I have, like, Sage, you remember when we were doing the show back in 16 and 17? And then I would get a phone call in, and you guys would be on the show, and you would not be able to hear the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have that worked out by adding an additional computer that does playback, but it also takes care of the phone call. Eventually, I'm adding a 5th computer that's going to strictly do nothing but playback, and then 1 computer is going to be dedicated strictly to the phone line. And it's hardware complicated. I've got 1 computer that's kind of a old pain in the ass that's basically my news computer. I look my news up on that.
Now, can you get away with that with just using 1 computer? Can you get away with that? If you had multiple monitors, like how I got these 2 monitors here and this one here doesn't work, it broke during the move. But could you get away with that with just using 1 computer, or is that going to overload it?
You could overclock that computer. And that was a lot of what I was running into in the early days of this show is I was trying to run phone and playback on one computer and the show from the one computer and use the other one to broadcast it and record it. Broadcast and record on the one side worked out great and it went out. But everything else I was trying to do to run the show from that one computer overclocked that computer and it didn't all talk to each other.
Because when I run the show while you're in Texas, I won't be able to record, but I can rip it off of YouTube, rip the audio off of YouTube, and we could post it up that way.
Well, and then maybe that's a way that you and Kluge need to get together and maybe Kluge can rip it and then send it to me because when I record it, everything goes into the master drive.
Right.
And that's all I really need. I need the masters because the website I've got to revamp. And I'm going to revamp that once I get my ass down to Texas. Everything as far as future and moving the show forward is on hold until after the move.
Right. And obviously I'm going to try and get a new computer built up this summer. And this one will just become like, I guess you could say a production computer. So I'll be able to run like 2 computers on here plus the board and everything that I would need, which is where I'm going to need a bigger desk anyways than what I have here currently in the office.
Well, my uncle John actually bought all the materials I need once I've got my house or my apartment. I'm starting off with an apartment down there. I'm basically starting over. I still own my property here. And this was kind of something I wanted to get into as far as like plans and stuff and maybe perk Sage up a little bit. Until we went all conspiracy theory, Alex Jones doesn't sound like such a whack job. But I'm selling my boat. I'm selling my boat. And
I'm already trying to sell a boat.
Huh?
He said I'm already trying to sell a boat.
Say, shit, I figured you'd like it for fishing.
I told you I'm trying to sell a boat.
And I ain't really got the time or the money to buy a boat.
But yeah, I've got my boat and my trailer up for sale for $500.
Hey Ben.
Hey Catherine.
Ben, you wanna buy his boat? Call it the SS Waffle Stomper?
No.
But yeah, that's where I'm at. I want to sell. I'm gonna try to sell the boat. I mean, if it don't sell, it don't sell. It's not gonna hurt.
What kind of boat you got? What kind of boat you got?
Yes, it is actually, Tommy. Pronghorn antelope.
Is that phone screener, Tommy?
Yes.
Oh shit!
But yeah, that you're absolutely correct, Tommy. That's a pronghorn antelope behind me. Also known as a cantaloupe when it hits somebody in the head while somebody else is on the other side of the wall banging a girl and it falls off the wall, you know?
Oh, God.
But no, that antelope, the story behind that, actually, my grandpa got that antelope in Colorado. Nice. Tommy says he got one this year. That is awesome.
Oh, good job.
My grandpa killed that one in 72 in Colorado. And it's like a 16-inch horn on it. I mean, it's insane, dude. But
Kluge said, I'm sorry.
Now he has property up here still, which I'm going to be hunting first thing in the morning, which is another reason why I'm like, this show's going to have to end soon. I got to get my butt out of bed to go hunt.
Well, come on, we can go for another 5-6 hours. Shit. Just drink some Black Rifle coffee, go out there and get your deer.
With enough Black Rifle coffee in my system, I could go out and beat the deer with my rock hard dick.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation.
How is that a win-win?
You saved the arrow.
I'm going to have the arrow back anyway. But no. The house up here, Grandpa started snowbirding down to Texas back in 84 when we finished building the house down there. And he'd leave about end of September and he'd get down to the house there and get everything started up. And he'd come back about the beginning of May. So he wasn't here long. No kidding, right? The house was ripped off in 87. Classic firearms, a lot of stuff that would hurt my grandpa. That mount is one of the only things that was left in the house.
And you took it.
He gave it to me.
It's a good-looking cantaloupe.
I know, right? Now, what's really cool about that is that thing has gone everywhere I've lived. It's been to Europe. It has been to Wisconsin. It's been down to New Mexico. It's been all over up here. It's been to Indiana. Everywhere I had a residence, and I was living at the time, that fucker has been with me since I was 18. And he even got called a cantaloupe when he dropped on somebody's head. Now, my plan is, before I leave, I want to find somebody who cleans up stuff like that. And I want to get him in and get him all cleaned up and refurbished.
I've had it for a month.
And then I'm going to hang him back up in Texas.
Taxidermists should be able to do it, shouldn't they?
What's that?
Maybe like a taxidermist?
Maybe. Dude, good luck. I hope you get a bull.
Ooh,
Tommy says he's got an elk tag to fill. Dude, elk is some of the best meat you can have.
I've never had it, but
elk is really good.
What the fuck is Fat 420 doing?
Is
he froze up?
Dude, it looks like he's in the Kluge's living room.
Ben?
What?
Are you in Kluge's living room?
His picture's frozen up.
It's probably your computer.
No, you're froze to shit, man.
No, yeah, you got like a background or something. Like what I was messing with earlier.
You look like a turd that got frozen into a waffle stomping nightmare in the drain.
Nothing's.
What the hell is this shit? Fuck that.
What are you trying to do? Be the queen of the double wide trailer with that background?
I guess.
I don't got nothing going on.
Yes, pronghorn backstraps are absolutely awesome.
So we could add our own green screen. That gives me possible ideas.
And dude, I mean, I'm going out for old-fashioned Illinois whitetail tomorrow. My plan is to get that. Oh my God, dinner.
Speaking of whitetail, is it true that they're almost extinct?
Fuck no.
No. Their population.
Fuck no. Their population is out of control.
I'll tell you what is extinct is the
waffle stomper.
No, the Springfield mountain lion.
Oh, really?
Somebody hit it the other day with a car, apparently. They hit one with the car. There's two. One got hit by the car, and the other they relocated.
Thanks, Tommy.
Imagine explaining that on the insurance claim. Thank you for calling State Farm. This is Jake. How can I help you? Yeah, I hit a mountain lion in my Geo Prism. I'm sorry.
Your car is totaled.
Your car is totaled, sir. We don't cover mountain lions. You don't have mountain lions in your area. Then what the fuck did I hit, motherfucker?
It was an overgrown skunk.
It was.
Yeah, mule deer is a lot of fun to hunt. I've done a lot of that down in New Mexico. Tommy, if you get the chance to do it, and I know that you've heard of this because you were at Fort Bliss, so just up the road from you at White Sands Missile Range up in New Mexico. I don't know what happened there.
Did he get kicked out of the Kluge's house?
Yes, you do have to know the difference between the two separate tags. You're absolutely correct.
No.
Now he's just pitch black.
What the fuck? You're black now.
Oh.
But
is he in Facebook jail now?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
But the one, if you get a chance to hunt it, and you have to go on a guided hunt with this, which really sucks, I recommend going rifle hunt. Go oryx hunting if you get a chance. It's an African style antelope that's a lot like the pronghorn, except this thing's got giant ass scimitars on its head, rather than like the pronghorn where you may get a couple of points out. You know what I mean?
How do you spell it? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Dude, I got to hunt oryx. I did get the tag. It took me 3 years to get the tag and the points, and I got to go hunt oryx. And they were brought in from Africa. They populate on White Sands Missile Range, and you go on the guided hunt. I laid down on the roof at the time of my my F-250, and I had an F-250 Highboy. I'm on the roof of the cab, prone position, 7mm Remington Magnum. Check the scope, check my distance on the scope, 820, took the shot. That I hit that fucker, and he turned and ran towards my truck.
Dude, and if anybody knows what an oryx looks like, it's basically looks like a giant gazelle with big ass fucking horns. I mean,
big old scimitars.
Yeah, big old horns. I mean, those things look like they would hurt.
Yeah, that fucker dropped 18 feet away from my truck dead, but he charged my truck.
Dang.
And I mean, he was coming at it. If he would have hit the side of my truck, he would have pierced wherever he hit.
Wow.
Those fuckers are wicked. The one I'm in the lottery for right now is in Michigan. I'm trying to get a bear tag to go bow hunting bear.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Black bear or brown bear or what kind of bear?
I believe up there it's black bear.
Smokey the Bear.
If I was going to do that, I'd come to your house.
Trying for moose. Ooh, moose be really good.
Bighorn sheep, and mountain goat. Yeah, and Tommy's right. In a lot of places, it's really a point system to go hunting. The whitetail are so overpopulated in Illinois that literally you can walk in and get a bow tag over the counter.
Yep.
Tyler likes to peg goats.
Where the hell?
I thought he was after chickens.
Yeah, get it right. Come on, dude. Stay on top of
You
it.
actually said you like to fuck goats. You like to fuck chickens. You like to fuck sheep. You like.
Oh, I was on steroids when I said that shit. Come on.
But no, I do want to try. I'm in the lottery in the Lower Peninsula of Michigan to actually go and do bear hunting up by Traverse City, and I really want to get up there and bear hunt. It's with my little buddy back here. Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. That's all in Colorado. What Tommy's wanting to hunt. Yeah.
Are you gonna make that a rug, or are you gonna turn it into a big old nice coat?
I'm gonna eat that motherfucker.
The
I
fur.
think he's talking about the fur.
The fur.
Oh, the fur? That fuck. I don't know. It might be a big blanket with the head still on it.
Yeah.
I'll use the head to cover my head at night so I can stay warm.
Becky said she gets her deer tags for free in the mail since she's a landowner. Yeah.
Okay, so Tommy says in Montana, whitetail, mule deer, and general elk is over the counter for residents. And Becky's got enough land that she can get the landowner tag. Here's the cool part. She could get as many of those as she wants and stock her freezer. And if I remember right, the landowner tags are only for the season.
I think so.
But it's basically they can harvest them.
Yeah.
So can you actually go to her place and you actually unalive the deer and she has the tags and it'll be technically her tags instead of you, so that way you can still hunt?
Dude, if she tagged it, she could pretty much say it's hers anyway. Oh, I got to kill it, but I don't get any of the meat.
Well, what's wrong with her giving you some after they process it?
Well, she's saying that's illegal.
Yeah, that is illegal.
I'm sorry. Who's talking about meat?
Then how is it okay for my friend to give me a couple pounds of it?
Oh, and now
after
you're
the
asking for
process,
pounds
you
of
can
meat?
yeah, they can give you whatever you want out of it after the process, but you cannot go out and kill it unless you have your own tag.
That's what I'm saying. You kill it, but it's her tag, and then after she processes it, she can give you some of the meat.
No, that's poaching.
So you're
No,
saying my
sir.
friend's poaching when he gives me some of the meat?
No,
No,
what he's
no,
saying
no,
is
no,
okay,
no.
your friend is shooting a deer, your friend is taking it to get it cut up and carved into meat. Basically, what he's doing is just giving you some of the meat. Like, here you go, Ben. Here's some
venison.
venison sausage or venison
That's
links.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Now,
give the meat away.
Right.
But what you're saying is if I go over to Becky's place and I go kill a deer and I don't have my own tag, then I am poaching.
Yes.
Yeah, but how do they know if they weren't there watching you do it?
Conservation
well.
cops this time of year, they get
Dude, they're
really
rampant.
tricky. Dude, I have a buddy of mine at work. This is a true story. Buddy of mine at work. He showed up to work one day late. He was like 3 hours late. He was driving from Greene County to Jacksonville. This is like last year. On his way in, he saw a deer just standing off to the side of the road, maybe a few yards away. Huge ass rack. And he saw the head moving. Hang on, Sage. So what does he do? He gets out of his truck. He gets his rifle and he aims at the deer and blows the deer's head off. Deer's still moving. And he's like, there's something off about that deer. About that time, here came two consies up after him. It was a sting. They wanted to catch people who were just going to pull over because it's illegal to shoot from the side of the road.
Yeah.
Or
You
shoot
fucking right
anywhere
it is.
near a road. He just pulled over, pulled out his gun, his 30-06, and blasted it without thinking. And he said, well, I thought something was up when I saw the neck without the head still rotating around and the tail wagging. That was a big fucking fine he had.
Yeah.
And they took the gun too.
Yeah, that's totally illegal.
And in Illinois, you are not supposed to use high-powered rifle at all.
Right. So
That is
Especially at 30-06.
Yeah.
So they took the gun. I forget how much he said. It was a lot of money what he got fined.
Probably around 10 grand.
I think it was 10 grand. Yeah, just for blasting it, somewhere like that.
Yeah. Tommy hits a couple of them right here on the head. Said he tried wolf hunting, and then after finding out they circled back around on you, it's a little freaky to think that they were stalking him. And mountain lions are silent as fuck.
Becky, it's shotgun, and in some locations, I've heard black powder. They're still doing that.
You have a black powder season, you have a handgun season, and you have 2 shotgun seasons. That is your firearms that you can hunt with in Illinois.
Everything else is bow and arrow.
And everything else is bow. Yeah, muzzle loader.
What about bare hands?
Good luck. The only way you're going to kill... How the hell do you think you're going to kill a deer with your bare hand?
Because I got these big guns right here.
Yeah, crossbow would qualify under the archery, Becky.
He's good.
What are you going to do? You're going to just scoop some shit out of your ass and try to rub it in the deer's nose and kill it that way?
No. He's going to take some of that. He's going to take some of that pecan cocaine, take a big old whiff of it, and he's going to be chasing him down like a velociraptor on Jurassic Park. He's just going to grab it and just shatter that skull with those arms. Then he's going to chase after the other one.
See? There you go.
Nobody here hunts deer with a shotgun.
No, not out in Montana. They don't. It's all rifle.
I'll bet. Montana.
Dude, yeah, 30-06, 30-30.
Like, I never understood
308.
I never understood the logic on why Illinois decided, hey, let's ban 308, 30-06 from hunting deer, but you can still use it on things like birds and, shit like that. I never understood why they banned it, why they changed that.
The reason they did is because of how far a rifle round can travel. A rifle round's got some distance to it. and if fired in the wrong direction, you can hit somebody's house pretty efficiently.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. Yeah.
And once it goes, like, imagine if, let's say, you were hunting over a cornfield outside of Thayer, and you popped a round out of a 30-30, and it hit Sage in the ass while he's trying to sleep. You're liable.
Which, I'm sorry, but with everything going on, I don't mean to sound sadistic, but with everything going on in the world, I'd rather be shot by a 45 or a 5.56 than say a 30-06.
I mean, once I'm back down in, God's country, and I start
Missouri,
Alabama.
I said God's country. Back in Texas. Alabama.
That's incest. That's incest country.
I said God's country, not Incestville.
Incestville's is Georgia.
He's not wrong.
Kind of a belt there. 420.
Yes.
I've got to know. Because of some of the shit that comes out of your mouth. Were you born in Arkansas?
Well, my family does come from Missouri, which is close to Arkansas.
Are we talking close to the border of Arkansas or a little further towards Illinois?
Yeah, like Cape Girardeau.
Oh, God, he's very close to Arkansas. Okay, that explains a lot.
It's got the rails.
So
Yes.
Tommy said that he used his 223 at 150 yards to get his pronghorn.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Tyler, it's just the distance that the round travels makes it too dangerous to hunt with them in Illinois because Illinois is so highly populated.
Right.
20-inch barrel, not a 16-inch barrel for the 223. So if you were to pop a round off out of, say, a 30-30 and you're out hunting, and let's say that round traveled through the window and hit Sage in the ass.
First, look at me! I didn't shoot it. Don't give me that face. I didn't shoot the deer.
First, that's the face you're going to see after it hits him in the ass. And you're still liable if you shoot him in the ass, even accidentally. So he could sue you, win everything, and then he's got Susan.
That's honest. That's the face of a man who's about to bitch slap you with a twisted tea.
Yeah, half to 3/4 of a mile for a 30-30.
Well, if he takes Susan, he always has me.
Hey, you want a midterm update?
Yes.
All right, so
I can't hear you with stages going on.
Sage, can you mute your mic real quick? Just pissed off a grizzly bear. So for the Senate currently, there are 2 seats left. And it's tied. So all they gotta do, I can't because Sage is glaring at me. All you gotta do is take, if whoever wins those 2 seats basically wins the Senate. For the House, there's 23 seats left. Republicans have 211 and Democrats have 201.
Oh, no, it went up again, huh?
Yeah, so Republicans are still in the lead as far as that goes. But as far as the Senate goes, Republicans are expected to take Nevada and Alaska, which are the last 2 states available.
Right.
And Republicans have parts of Wyoming and parts of California still left, but the Democrats still have Alaska that hasn't been called yet. So it's anybody's ball game uphill.
Well, I think we got one more thing to do here tonight.
Give Sage a hot brownie so he can calm down. All right, Tommy's right. The Georgia runoff, yeah.
Just the look on his face has got me cracking up.
I couldn't even read the guy. I couldn't even say what I was trying to say because he's just sitting there just.
420, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Still working on my list. It was really cool hearing those history on the wars with everybody, since I was one of the few that never got to be in the military because of my fatness. And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Tyler, first you need to apologize to Sage for shooting him in the ass.
Sage, I'm sorry I shot him in the ass. That's it ain't working. Final thought. Make sure you take a vet. Sage, nothing. Make sure you take a vet, and gonna get cold outside. Gonna start getting cold and snowy and wet. So do the right thing, and bring your wife, fiance, or girlfriend inside last. The reason being is because if you let your dog in first, the dog will start barking once the dog gets inside. Your wife or girlfriend won't start barking all night.
Sage, final thoughts.
I think he finally got it.
You do know he's liable for that, so you can sue him, right?
What's your final thought, Sage?
Thank you, veterans.
There's the cure.
Marine Corps yesterday. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Tyler's going to get shot very soon.
My paintball gun is still being played with.
Really?
By my boys. Yeah, my boys are still playing with it.
Damn. You know, the one thing I forgot to get to tonight was the woman that's facing 31 years in prison after ripping her boyfriend's balls off with an umbilical cord.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
But we'll get to it. We will get to it on Wednesday night.
Oh,
Becky's final thought. Get a good deer tomorrow. I'm planning on it. Everybody be safe. Have a good weekend. We will see you Wednesday night right here on Mayhem Unleashed. Good night.
I like to stick it entirely